The Legend of Wiracocha. In the ancient land of the Incas, there lived a god named Wiracocha. Wiracocha was the creator of the world, and he was also the god of wisdom and culture. Wiracocha was a tall and powerful god. He had long white hair and a beard, and he wore a white robe. He was said to be kind and compassionate, and he always wanted to help people. Wiracocha created the world in a single day. He created the sun, the moon, the stars, the mountains, the rivers, and the oceans. He also created the first humans, and he taught them how to live. Wiracocha taught the people how to build houses, how to grow crops, and how to make tools. He also taught them about the importance of peace and love. The people were grateful to Wiracocha for his help. They built temples and shrines in his honor, and they celebrated his many festivals. One day, Wiracocha decided to leave the world. He walked to the edge of the world, and he looked out at the vast ocean. "I will return one day," he said to the people, "but until then you must remember my teachings. Live in peace and love and always help those in need." Wiracocha then disappeared into the ocean, and he was never seen again. The people of the Incas never forgot Wiracocha. They continued to worship him as their creator god, and they always remembered his teachings. Here's a more detailed version of the story. Wiracocha was born in a cave in the mountains, and he was raised by a group of wise men who taught him everything he needed to know about the world. When Wiracocha was old enough, he began to travel the world. He visited all the different peoples of the Inca Empire, and he taught them about his teachings. Wiracocha was a powerful speaker, and he was able to inspire people from all walks of life. He taught them about the importance of peace, love, and cooperation. He also taught them about the importance of working together to build a better world. Wiracocha's teachings had a profound impact on the people of the Inca Empire. They began to live in peace and harmony, and they worked together to create a more just and equitable society. Wiracocha's teachings are still relevant today. They remind us that we are all connected and that we all have a responsibility to each other. They also remind us that we can create a better world if we work together. A conversation between Wiracocha and the people. One day, Wiracocha was speaking to a group of people when he was asked a question. "How can we live in peace and harmony?" one of the people asked. Wiracocha smiled. "It's simple," he said. "You must learn to love each other. Love is the key to peace." "But how can we love each other if we're different?" another person asked. Wiracocha looked at the people. "We are all different," he said, "but we are also all the same. We all have the same needs and desires. We all want to be happy and loved." "So how do we learn to love each other?" someone else asked. Wiracocha paused for a moment. "You must start by learning to love yourself," he said. "When you love yourself, you will be able to love others. You will see the good in them, and you will want to help them." The people were silent for a moment. They thought about Wiracocha's words. "I think I understand," one of the people said. "If we can learn to love ourselves, then we can learn to love others." The other people nodded in agreement. They knew that Wiracocha was right. Wiracocha smiled. "I'm glad you understand," he said. "Now go out into the world and spread my teachings. Teach others how to live in peace and love." The people cheered. They were excited to spread Wiracocha's teachings to the world. Wiracocha watched as the people went on their way, and he knew that they would make a difference in the world.